Hey Gauchos, and welcome to another episode of GauchoTV, kicking off this week's weekly top 5 with the top 5 money-saving iPhone apps for when you're on vacation. It's kind of wordy, but I couldn't think of a better way to put it. Anyway, number 5, Wi-Fi Finder. So you're looking for a place to check your email and you're out of town, you're in an unfamiliar place, you want to find some free Wi-Fi, check out Wi-Fi Finder, particularly with the change in certain cell phone companies' data plans, and the removal of a lot of unlimited data plans. You're going to want to find out where you can find some free Wi-Fi. Okay? Okay. Number 4, Taxi Magic. Now you can order and pay for your taxi through this app. It's a great app, works all over the country. I've seen it work in San Francisco, I've seen it work in Dallas. It's an amazing, amazing app and super handy, and also free. All these apps actually are totally free for your iPhone. Your iPhone, however, not free. But if you already have one, then you're set. Okay, number 3, Take Me to My Car. If you've ever lost your car, well, now you won't. I had this problem actually when I was in Orlando one time. I know I parked my car in this concrete garage, and the bars are open a lot later in Orlando, so it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was wandering around trying to find my car. And you don't want to be walking around Orlando at 3 o'clock in the morning, in the middle of the week in January, looking for your car, because the police are not so sympathetic with that story. Just FYI. Number 2, Urban Spoon. Now, I like Yelp a lot, but the nice thing about Urban Spoon is it's all about food. You can lock in what you want to pay and what type of cuisine, or you can just totally randomize it and say, here's where I am, find the closest, and just, you know, whatever type of cuisine, whatever type of place, whatever price range, or you can lock in specific factors. Real handy and also totally free. And the number 1 is AAA Triptych Mobile. If you're on a road trip, if you're driving this summer for your vacation instead of flying, this one is totally invaluable because you'll find the cheapest gas. And it can make a big difference if you're heading down the road and you're like, oh, you know, I need to stop for gas soon, I better just stop here. But if 2 miles down the road, you have the opportunity to save, you know, 10 cents a gallon, 12 cents a gallon, that stuff adds up. So there's your top 5, and now more Gaucho TV. And I didn't actually go somewhere. Usually when I fade to someplace else, but this time I just happened to fade right here. Mostly because this week's Gaucho Summer Fun Series Part 2 is all about the rain. I was going to do a whole another Summer Fun Series episode, but it has been raining for 2 days straight. This is the brightest and nicest it's been. It just stopped raining like an hour ago, and it's predicted to start up again because it's already super humid again, so that's really nice. Anyway, so I figured, why not talk about what to do on vacation if it's raining and there's nothing you can do. If there's no indoor attractions, if you're not at a theme park, if, let's say, you're out in the woods or wherever you happen to go on vacation, what do you do if you can't go anywhere else? Specifically, I was thinking, what about Netflix? You've heard me talk about Netflix streaming before. Is it worth the money? Well, in my opinion, yes. Alright, so let's break this down. You've heard me talk about Netflix before. I'm a big proponent of it. If you already have Netflix, then you know. But maybe you don't know all of the particulars, and you should look into it, because I stream mine to my TiVo, and I think my TiVo is great. But let's say I'm on vacation. Is there a Wii present, or a PS3, or an Xbox? Because you can stream to all of those as well. Of course, you can stream to your laptop or your desktop computer, and you can even stream to your iPad. And the new iPhones that were just announced, the iPhone 4, it's going to be able to stream to that too. Now, the iPhone and the iPad are not the ideal way to watch movies. You certainly can, although you don't want to do that over 3G, particularly if you're just getting your iPad or your iPhone, because there's a limited amount of streaming data you can do, and the 3G streaming doesn't look very good. But if you've got Wi-Fi where you're on vacation, the iPad works fine for watching streaming movies, if you didn't bring any with you. If you get your laptop, better yet, because you can also manage your queue in there. And that's really the big thing. Being able to manage your queue and watch it on a laptop, gather the family around, get some popcorn, and you can kill those rainy day blues while you're on vacation, selecting from a whole bunch of movies. Now, they don't have as many as they have available for DVD. They're still working out licensing and releasing information, and that's kind of a drag. But for $9 a month, is it worth it versus the other options? Well, let's say you're on vacation and there's no video store nearby and you don't want to open up an account, and you know, I can't even remember the last time I've been into a Blockbuster. It's been a while. It's been a while, for sure. Okay, so Amazon has streaming. It's about $3, $4 a rental. That's okay. iTunes has anything from 99-cent rentals for some campy older hits to up to $5 to rent movies in HD, but that's not really streaming, that's downloading, and that can kind of take a while and sort of kill your buzz of seeing something right away. So Netflix Basic is $9 a month. Now, if you rent 2 movies a month from Blockbuster, or if you rent from some other location and you factor in drive time and incidental purchases, Netflix starts to make more and more sense. Now, I usually have 1 DVD coming in and out, and I'm watching my Netflix streaming, and it's totally worth it. It's less than $10 a month, and pretty wide selection. Anything I can't get on Netflix streaming, I have to become patient and wait the 2 or 3 days to get on DVD, which is totally worth it. And you can even take those DVDs on vacation and then just drop them in the mail when you're done with them. I'm sure Netflix doesn't prefer you do that. They probably dislike it, but you can do it anyway. They'll get over it, I guess. But that's it for this week's Gaucho Summer Fun series. I wish I had more to tell you. I wish it was sunny. I was gonna break out my new Speedo and show that off. I guess that'll be next week's episode, so get excited for that. In fact, make sure you leave any comments or any ideas, what you like to do on vacation. Put it in the comments here on the blog, and next time I'll see you just in my skimpy little one piece. Maybe I'll do some trick dives or something. Just do some posing. Oil up, little pose down. That'd be nice. I think that's the money maker right there. We'll see you next time right here on Gaucho TV.